projects will be implemented. The next one, do we qualify already for the grant? Hey, chairman. Oh, this is chairwoman. The next one, know more about community-driven development. Learn from our fellows. Somebody is expecting to learn from the fellows. Knowledge should be shared among participants. The next one, peaceful coexistence throughout the program. New transformation after the program and achievable aims. The next one, to be empowered with the knowledge, skills, and network necessary to design, implement, and sustain impactful community projects. Yeah. Cross-fertilization of ideas to make new friends, to network with other community workers. To network, to learn more about community projects and development. To know more about the ACA and the fellowship. Good. Then establish network. Establish network, acquire more knowledge, more knowledge and skills about AC and Sora Kaufman developmental agenda. The next one, support to implement approved projects that will bring impact. And I also have enhance more skills and knowledge. Fellows are effectively engaged throughout the program to enhance project development. Adequate commitment on the part of fellows. And then the last but not the least, I'm expecting to learn more, especially from the various organizations, apart from my own organization. Sure. Oh, where am I here? Okay, and then last but not the least, this is also one of the last but not the least ones. That person is spending fun and leave good memories among fellows. And then another last but not the least. Sometimes it depends on how your last is. To enhance my skills and knowledge in the field, to know how to reach out to more communities than I already have. So then I can take offer myself always standing in our human rights so that they are being white, because at the end of the purpose is to go back and check if our expectations are all being met. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much. Just like I said, there are going to be several instances where we understand what we are all expecting. So just like I said, by the end of it, if we go back and there's any that we need to work on, we'll go back and work on it. Thank you very much.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together.
Yes, 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 yes. 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 No. Yes.
As one, there are people dying.
Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all.
We can't go on pretending day by day
that someone somehow will soon make a change.
We are all a part of God's great big family.
The first one is, it means that Chama will be from house. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, my beautiful ladies, and then our gentlemen. I hope we had a good ride from our various destinations. Rashid, you are involved. Community member walk into your chamber and say that I need a service for free. And so we understand that the terms have, definitions. Some are connotative, some are denotative. People interpret things differently. But how are we improving on the systems we have created for our own community? Where you live, where you operate, where you come from, your backyard, your environment. How have you used your community service to improve on the existing structures? And for community development, we always say that we are not there to change culture, because culture is always unique to everyone. We cannot go and change people's culture. But then the existing cultures that do exist, or like that they use in their daily activities, how are we using the knowledge we have to improve on those systems? And which is why it has become very, very important in this era where the sustainable development goals is really targeting so hard on NGOs that are adopting community-driven development. And for this reason, we want to be the pace setters. Not to say that we know much about the other organizations, but we want to define a roadmap which other people would have to come and emulate from us when we agree together. And it will be backed by research, it will be backed by a lot of activities, inquiries, finding out why this happened and not that, and providing the solutions together. So I just want to say that you are welcome. And this is ACA, Advocate for Community Alternatives. I know a lot of you must have read about that on the website. And I don't know if my colleagues went through our organization with you. We are a human rights-centered organization that operates in 9 West African countries. And through the human rights support we provide, we realize that a lot more of the challenges are in the systemic approaches that exist in the communities. Things that have become so universally accepted that people are not willing to change, but it is not really doing any good to us. And so as we provide human rights to people, we need them to step back and say that, look, we have to go and start from the people. Let's begin from the people, because they understand themselves and they are the very people who can change themselves. We can't change the people for them, right? Like if you are a PhD holder, you are a master's degree holder in development studies, and you come to my house and you come and tell me how to eat, I can slap you. Because I have been eating for how many years? I have been using my left hand to eat for how many years? What is the guarantee that what you have learned in the classroom is rather going to affect my lifestyle? But then if you come to me and then you begin to eat left with me, and then you understand why I eat with my left, that is where we can hold my hand together to see if we can have an alternative way of eating. And so your solution would always emanate from the grassroots, rather than imposing your ideas, your theories, your perceptions, your personal interest in philosophy. Some even go as far as religion. Some use religion or like their religion to impose decisions on people. And I think this is the time that we really want to change the narrative. So we have a department in ACA, the Community Driven Development Department. We do a lot of programs. And this year, we have signed on the fellowship. so that we can help ourselves all over Africa. This year we are starting with Ghana because we really wanted to know how it would look like, understand the challenges. But the end goal is the whole of Africa. By next year, next 2 years, we'll be expanding to the whole of Africa. And you are the pioneers. And so I'm sure that you'll be all over when the story begins to unfold. You will be the alumni. People will come to you. The new fellows will come to you. They will reach out to you. You will deploy them to your organizations. You will provide, a kind of mentorship for them because you are the pioneers. On that note, I would say welcome. Feel free. If anything is a bother to you, let us know. If something is of a bother to you, let us know and think through it and see how best we can support each other. I know you can provide emotional support sometimes. Like if you misses your wife or your husband, I'm not too sure that we can support you. Francis will try his best. George can try, but I'm not sure their best will be best enough.
It will work.
It won't work. Yes. So in the Osino area, you see, it's a lot about the same. And so the terrain can be a little bit different in terms of security. But here it's not scary. But we can't guarantee that it will be as peaceful as your home. Nonetheless, you should feel free to reach out to our colleagues, and then we will provide you with all the support that you need. So, thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, and welcome, madam. So, listen to